Hello there! Welcome to my channel, Licks Food and Roses. My name is Lydia and today we're going to be learning about Quinoa 101. If you're not interested into learning all of that and just learning how to make quinoa, just skip on this part of the video. But wait a minute before you go. Do you know that quinoa is not a grain but actually a seed which comes from the spinach family? If you want to learn more, just stay tuned. Quinoa is a tiny rounded seed. There are around 120 varieties of quinoa, but the most common ones are red, black, and pear quinoa or yellow quinoa. They're native to the Andes Mountains. Do you know where the Andes Mountains are? Let me show you. Come with me, come with me. The Andes Mountains are located in South America, from Venezuela on the way to Argentina. Just Venezuela, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Bolivia, Chile, and Argentina. But quinoa is predominant in Ecuador, Peru, Chile, and Bolivia. Quinoa is considered to be a complete protein source. This means that it has all the amino acids that our body needs. This means that this is a great option for vegans or vegetarians who would like to supply themselves with protein. 1 cup of quinoa or 185 grams of quinoa contains around 8 grams of protein. Also, 1 cup of quinoa has around 222 calories. Quinoa is considered to be a superfood, which means that they are considered to be very high in nutrients for the amount of calories that they contain. Did you also know that you do not need to buy your quinoa organic? The quinoas have a very acidic taste, or something called saponin. This coats a natural pesticide, therefore the farmers or the harvesters do not need to add any pesticides to their quinoa. By the time that you buy the quinoa, all of the bitter taste is already washed off or is already taken away. But whenever you are making quinoa, make sure that you rinse it under water for at least 1 minute or until it runs clear to make sure that you do not have any bitterness in your quinoa. 3 fun facts about quinoa. First fact, quinoa can be sprouted. As you already know, quinoa is a seed. Therefore, you leave it underwater and you can have quinoa sprouts. Do that if you would like to and let me know how it did come out. I hope I don't kill anyone by doing that. Second fun fact about quinoa is that the Incas used to call quinoa Chisaya Mama. This means mother of all grains. The Incas used to call quinoa mother of all grains because their army used to consume quinoa due to their high nutrient amounts to actually fight during the war. And third fun fact about quinoa is that the Spaniards banned the production of quinoa due to 2 reasons: because of the nutritional value and the spiritual meaning for them. That was all the way back on 1533. Now we're going to head to the kitchen to learn how to make quinoa. We are going to use 1 cup or 237 milligrams. One eighty grams of quinoa. We are going to use 2 cups, 16 ounces, or 500 milligrams. Only 1 teaspoon of salt. Here. Alrighty, time to start the cooking process. After you rinse the quinoa, you add it to a saucepan. Then you add the water and the salt, which is totally optional. Just stir it with a spoon and let it boil on high heat until almost all the water has evaporated. The cooking time depends on the amount of quinoa and the size of the pan. But this takes around 10 minutes, or at least it took around 10 minutes. Now let's start boiling. After almost all the water has evaporated, you place the heat on very low, the lowest you can. You put a lid on it and then you let it cook. After around 10 minutes, because it took time to boil, when you're able to see the little tails of the quinoa, you see those little tails here, it's ready. You will fluff it with a fork. And the quinoa is ready. This is the final result of the quinoa. As you can see, it's very fluffy, it's very soft, and also 1 cup of raw quinoa equals to 3 to 4 cups of cooked quinoa. If you want a crispier texture, you can cook it for less time or you can add less water as well. So far, this is the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching, and once again, my name is Lydia. My channel is Little Spoon of Roses. If you are into learning more about learning cooking 101, nutrition 101, and obviously a little bit of culture right there, just subscribe to my channel and give a thumbs up to this video. If you have any questions, any suggestions, or anything that you would like to learn about food, culture, and nutrition, don't hesitate to leave a comment below. So far, bye now.